Your Toyota might have hidden settings that you don't even know about. For example, my Corolla 2022 came from factory without possibility of rolling down windows from my key fob. But there is a way how to access hidden menu in car and change this setting. Customize settings, power window down with transmit, set, on, save. When I try now. Okay, so that was quick demonstration of what ECU coding is and how we can use it to enable or disable features in our Toyotas and Lexus. In this video I will show you different tools which you can use to unlock hidden feature in your Toyota, Lexus or Scion. I will show you how to check possible customizations for yours exact car model before you buy scanner. You can look it up online. And I will teach you how to do this customization safely without damaging your control modules. Okay, first let me introduce you a few tools you can use for ECU coding for Toyota. My number one favorite, whether it is for ECU coding or simply diagnosing problems in every system of your Toyota or Lexus, is this Launch Reader Elite for Toyota. This is most simple to use device. You can unlock hidden features, you don't have to pay any subscription, and you don't have to worry about laptop or smartphone. You simply just take out this tablet tool, connect it, and then you can work with your Toyota. For me, this is the number one tool you can get for Toyota as DIY mechanic. Then we have this Carista Evo adapter, also very good smartphone app that you can use to unlock and customize hidden menus in your Toyota Lexus. It works with both iOS and Android, so it doesn't matter which phone you have, you will be able to work with it. However, it does require you to pay for a subscription. Some functionality does work without subscription. Unfortunately, unlocking hidden feature isn't one of them, so you will have to pay either 1 month for €10 or 1 year for €50. Now you can just do 1 month, you can do all the customizations, and then you can just cancel subscription when the 1 month is over. You don't need to keep paying subscription because once you unlock some hidden feature, your car will remember it and you don't need adapter or subscription anymore. So you don't have to pay for subscription, you just have to pay once to do these customizations and then you can cancel. You don't even have to have this adapter plugged in. Your customizations will stay because your control modules will now have it in their memories. Then if you really work on budget, you can use same Carista app with different adapters, with cheaper adapters. For example, this V-Peak costs only around like $15 or $20. So if you want to save some money, you can also do it with cheaper adapter. And then the last tool I use for coding Toyota is this VCI cable, which allows you to work with clone of OEM Toyota diagnostic software TechStream. I think it is cheapest on this list. It is same priced as V-Peak. However, it gives you all the professional functionality, like you can scan all modules, do customizations in all modules, you can read data in all modules. So same like Launch. It is not just useful for unlocking hidden features, but it can also help you to fix any problem you will have with your Toyota or Lexus. It is very cheap, it costs under $50. On AliExpress you will find it even for less. But don't forget that you will need a laptop and probably separate laptop, because installing this software will require you to disable antivirus and I just wouldn't risk it with my main computer. Okay, so these tools I already tried, so you can just pick one of them. I will link all of them in description, and then I will also put link to my website where I compare best diagnostic software for Toyota, because maybe you will watch this video 1 year after I publish it and there are some new tools, so I will just link it in that article. Now let's go inside the car and we check what customizations we are able to do for my Toyota. Now let's connect scanner to our OBD2 port. This you will find under dashboard. And we also have to start ignition. It detected my VIN number, and now scanner will automatically do scan of all modules. With different scanner you might be able to just choose module or go straight into ECU coding, so you can see all the customizations in one page. With this Launch we can see customizations together, but first we need to scan all modules because it does it automatically, but it doesn't take long and at least I can see if I have some faults. Okay, the diagnostic scan is complete, we don't have any faults, and now I can go back, select some module, go to special function. This can be different for every scanner. It can say customize, customization settings, ECU coding, but it is easy to determine which tab is for ECU coding. So here is special function, and then on the bottom we have customize setting. Now it will find all possible customizations for my model. Okay, and just like that we got all these categories, and each of these categories does have few settings we can customize. For example, if I go to power window, let's load the customizations. Here we can see power window up and power window down with transmit. Transmit is key fob. So this means if my key fob is able to roll the windows up and down. I already enabled it in the video intro. So we can see that we have power window up with transmit on. If I want to disable it, I just click set, select off, and now it is off. It is not possible to lift up my windows with key fob, and same I can do with power down, set, off. And just like that, the new change is written in my control module for window, and even if I take out scanner now, my control module will still remember this change, so you don't have to have scanner plugged in for this to work. We are changing the data directly in control modules. Now you can actually change setting for each window separately and either enable or disable auto opening and closing. That means if I just press the switch for one time, the windows will go up automatically. I don't have to hold it all the time. And this you can set for each window separately. Now when I go again to my category page and select warning tab, you guys that have newer Toyotas, you know how annoying these warnings can be. So you can disable seatbelt warning again for each seat separately. So maybe you want to have it for back seats if you drive your kids, and then you want to disable it for yourself. You can change them how you like, because you can change each seat separately. Okay, so as you can see, we have like 15 to 20 categories. Each does have maybe like 5 to 20 different settings, so there are a lot possible customizations you can do for your Toyota. Now for this exact Corolla 2022, I do have video 5 best modifications. If you have same car, maybe you want to check it out up here. But most of you guys will have different model and you are curious about what you will be able to change, and you want to know it before you buy scanner. So let me show you how you can check possible customizations for your exact model. To check customizations for your vehicle, you want to go to carista.com/supported cars. Hit enter, choose brand, Toyota, model Corolla. You will input your car model obviously. Now it asked me to select generation, and now just like that I can see all the features I will be able to change with Carista app. And the same way you can look up possible customizations for your model. Now I know I didn't use Carista, I used Launch. However, the possible customizations will be pretty much the same across the different OBD2 scanners. You can have some differences, maybe some scanner will have little more settings, some little less, but overall they all should have like same settings. And that is because with ECU coding, we are not adjusting the code inside control modules. This hidden menu, where we change settings, is already put in car by Toyota in factory. Only thing we used scanner for is just to select from these settings. This might as well be inside the car radio if the car manufacturers didn't want to make more money, because they can offer it as service in dealerships. That is probably why your car cannot display fault codes on its own or cannot change hidden settings. You have to use one of these, so they will keep you coming to dealership. Okay, and now how to do ECU coding safely without damaging your control modules. There are two things you need to keep in mind when doing ECU coding. The first thing for safety I recommend is just stick to my recommended tools. I already did plenty of customizations on different cars, different Toyota and Lexuses with each of them, and I never damage any control module, so I know the tools are legit and they are good for ECU coding. If you want to use another scanner, that's fine, but just make sure to Google some reviews before. For example, if you check scanner like this, Carly, very famous because they run a lot of ads, you will find a lot of people complaining that it damaged their control modules. So just do a little bit research before you do ECU coding with some other tool that ones I am recommending. And then second thing you want to keep in mind when doing ECU coding is keep track of your battery voltage. Now you don't have to use tool like this, because OBD2 scanner will already display you battery voltage when you connect to your car, but you never want to do ECU coding on poorly charged battery, because if the battery will discharge completely during ECU coding, you are risking damaging your control module. So always use your OBD2 scanner to check battery voltage. If the voltage is lower than 12 volts with engine off, I would recommend taking a drive first or charging the battery, or you can just connect charger and then continue with ECU coding. Okay, so this is how you unlock hidden features in your Toyota. And then if you like working with OBD2 scanners like this, I have a lot more guides, and my best information I am saving for my membership. It is just $9 a month, and you can check it out in description. Maybe it is something you want to join to get more guides like this.